So the next questions that we want to try to answer is that what do drivers consider when using conventional motorcycles? To answer those questions, we have been go through some methodologies. The first one is that preliminary interview, followed by questionnaires and in-depth interviews. And after we present these sections, we will share about considerations when choosing a new motorcycles and influential against when buying a new motorcycle for the drivers, especially Gojeks. All, the engine performance, fuel efficiency, and brands are the driver's top considerations. And you can see from the graph, engine performance and fuel efficiency has the top two highest scores, and the gap is quite huge between the second rank and the third rank. Meanwhile, the third rank is brand and followed by buying price, physical appearance, and selling price. And for the next few slides, we will try to understand deeply about those purchasing variables, and those purchasing variables are determined by our preliminary interview with some drivers. First, let's jump into the motor accelerations and brake, as we mentioned, as engine performance. As we can see, more than 99% of the drivers put engine performance as the consideration when buying a new motorcycle. And based on our analysis, drivers put a lot of attention to their engine conditions. It is more about 80% of the drivers had their engine service less than a month. Every less than a month. As you can see from our data shows that about 37% of the drivers had their engine service less than every 2 weeks. Meanwhile, for 46% of the drivers had their engine service every 2 until 4 weeks. And we also got some insight from drivers where it is especially for drivers in Bandung, they prefer engine with high specifications so they can be more agile when riding in contour roads. Next, the fuel efficiency. Our analysis shows that the higher efficiency will improve driver's net incomes as well. And our data shows that driver who has a higher net incomes will put more considerations to their fuel efficiency. About among drivers who has net income more than 4.5 million rupiah, the percentage of the consideration will go higher as the considerations go to the next level. And our insight from the driver, although minors, driver reading pattern also affects fuel cost per ride hours on top of the full efficiency. What we mean by driving pattern is that, like, when the driver was having traffic or something else that maybe change their driving patterns from the normal patterns. And the third one is the brand. We got some insight that brand is more attractive for older drivers and those with drivers with the higher income. Our data shows that more than 93.55% drivers consider motorcycle brand as a deciding factor. And among all of them, we also know that driver with higher income prefer brands more than driver with less income. As you can see, 43% of the drivers with income less than 3 million consider brand, while about 62% of the drivers with income more than 6 million consider brand as well. And we also analyze from the age of the drivers, where the older drivers is more likely to prefer brand more than the younger drivers. And the fourth category that we want to try to analyze is that purchasing price. What we mean by purchase price is that the price that the drivers have to pay before they get the motorcycles. And about 91% of the drivers will consider buying price as their consideration factor. And we want to correlate the purchasing purchasing level. I mean the attention of the purchasing price with the net income of the drivers, and we got the data that the drivers who consider the purchasing price has the average income lower than those who don't consider the purchasing price. And we also get some insight from the